Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins History. If you are a coin collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you a millionaire overnight. Top 1. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from the modern era, the 2010 United Kingdom Elizabeth II 1 penny. While at first glance it may seem like an ordinary coin, this particular year holds a story filled with change, precision, and surprising rarity. So, let's uncover the hidden tale behind this small yet powerful piece of metal that has now reached an unbelievable value of $15 million. The story of the 2010 1 penny begins with a remarkable era in British coinage. The Royal Mint, located in Llantrisant, South Wales, was entering a period of modernization, embracing new minting technologies and security standards to meet the demands of a changing economy. The penny, though often overlooked as the smallest unit of currency, remained an essential symbol of Britain's monetary heritage. In 2010, it was not just a token for everyday use. It was a quiet witness to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, one of the most enduring monarchs in British history. To appreciate the 2010 1 penny, we must first understand its historical background. The British decimal penny was first introduced in 1971 when the United Kingdom transitioned to a decimal currency system. This change replaced the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence with a simpler decimal format. Since then, the 1 penny coin has undergone several design updates, reflecting both the continuity of the monarchy and the evolution of national identity. By 2010, the coin had become part of a broader series introduced in 2008. A redesign that linked all denominations together into a unified shield design. When placed side by side. On the obverse side of the 2010 1 penny, you'll find the elegant and dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His depiction of the Queen, introduced in 1998, emphasized realism over idealism, capturing the strength and maturity of a monarch who had already reigned for over half a century. The inscription surrounding her portrait reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2010. Standing for Elizabeth II Dei Grazia Regina Fidei Defensor, Latin for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription is not just ceremonial. It reflects centuries of royal tradition and the enduring link between the Crown and the Church of England. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the lower part of the royal shield, specifically the section containing the first quarter of the Shield of England with the 3 lions passant guardant. This design was created by Matthew Dent, a British graphic designer who won a public competition to redesign the coinage in 2008. The beauty of Dent's concept was its creativity. When all denominations from the penny to the 50 pence were placed together, they formed the complete royal shield of arms, symbolizing unity and national identity. The 1 penny's role in this design was crucial. It represented a fragment of the whole, much like how every citizen contributes to the fabric of the nation. The 2010 1 penny was struck in copper-plated steel, a change introduced in 1992 to replace the earlier bronze composition. This transition was made primarily to reduce costs, as the rising price of copper had made bronze coins uneconomical to produce. Despite this change in material, the coin maintained its classic appearance, a warm reddish tone that gleamed freshly from the mint before gradually developing a darker hue as it circulated through countless hands. Its diameter measured 20.3 millimeters, with a weight of 3.56 grams, and a smooth edge. Each detail was carefully engineered by the Royal Mint to ensure consistency, precision, and longevity. However, not all 2010 1 penny coins were created equal. While millions were minted for general circulation, a small number of error coins slipped through the minting process. Some of these coins displayed misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or even the wrong reverse design paired with the obverse. In extremely rare instances, collectors have reported examples of the 2010 1 penny struck with earlier reverse dies or struck on the wrong metal planchet, mistakes that transform ordinary coins into priceless treasures. Such minting anomalies are what truly ignite the passion of coin collectors worldwide. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that tell a unique story. The 2010 1 penny does just that. It represents a perfect blend of historical continuity and modern innovation. The year 2010 also marked an important time in the later years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, a period characterized by national unity, economic recovery, and growing technological advancement. The penny, though small in denomination, carried the symbolic weight of a nation rebuilding confidence and tradition in a changing world. Over time, as newer coins entered circulation and older ones faded away, the 2010 one penny gained quiet significance among collectors. Many sought high-quality examples in mint condition, especially those still sealed in official royal mint sets. Uncirculated specimens, with their pristine surfaces and sharp details, became increasingly desirable. Some collectors noted subtle variations in the luster and tone of the copper plating, leading to niche discussions about micro-differences that could influence a coin's value. But why, you might wonder, has a coin that was once worth only 1 penny become so valuable today? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, historical context, and collector demand. Rare errors and limited production specimens can fetch astronomical prices at auction, especially when tied to a coin from a popular monarch's reign. In recent years, numismatics, the study and collection of coins, has exploded in popularity, fueled by online marketplaces, social media, and high-profile sales that have captured global attention. Some versions of the 2010 one penny, particularly those struck in proof condition for special collector sets, are known to exhibit flawless mirror-like surfaces and exquisite detailing. These proofs were not meant for circulation but for collectors, minted with precision and care using specially prepared dies and planchets. The craftsmanship behind these coins elevates them far above their everyday counterparts, making them miniature works of art. A small number of 2010 one penny coins have also become legendary due to reported minting errors. A few are believed to have been struck with the older 2008 or 2009 reverse designs by mistake, while others may have been produced using an incorrect metal composition. Such rare variations, once confirmed by professional grading services, can command staggering prices in the collector's market. Imagine finding a coin like that in your change, a tiny piece of metal worth millions of dollars. It's a thrilling possibility that has turned ordinary people into treasure hunters overnight. Coin enthusiasts worldwide have been captivated by such stories, and the 2010 one penny has become a symbol of how history, chance, and curiosity can collide to create incredible value. In today's market, the fascination with this coin continues to grow. Online forums and collector communities buzz with discussions about the 2010 one penny's design nuances, striking quality, and potential for hidden rarities. Videos and blogs dedicated to coin hunting regularly feature this coin, emphasizing how something so common could hide such extraordinary worth. Experts have also noted that the 2010 one penny has become increasingly scarce in circulation, as more collectors remove them from daily use to preserve their condition. Over time, this scarcity fuels further demand, as available high-grade specimens become harder to find. The Royal Mint's continuous evolution of designs means that older coins, especially those with intriguing histories, naturally become more collectible. As of now, some extraordinary examples of the 2010 Elizabeth II one penny have been valued at up to $15 million, particularly those that possess rare minting errors or are in pristine, uncirculated condition. These record-breaking valuations have stunned even veteran numismatists, showcasing how deeply people value the intersection of history, art, and chance. The story of the 2010 one penny is more than just about money, it's about connection. Every coin tells a story of the time and people who used it. From everyday transactions in bustling London streets to quiet collections preserved in velvet-lined cases, this penny represents the timeless spirit of British craftsmanship and heritage. So, next time you come across a one penny coin dated 2010, take a closer look. Examine the details, the shine, the symbols etched into its surface. You might just be holding a treasure worth far more than you can imagine. Top 2. The United Kingdom Elizabeth II one penny from the year 2001. At first glance, it may appear like any other penny that jingles in your pocket or hides in the corners of an old drawer. But what if I told you that this unassuming little coin, minted over 2 decades ago, has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of coin collecting, with a staggering estimated value of $20 million. Welcome to Ultra Rare Coins History, where we uncover the hidden secrets, mysterious stories, and incredible fortunes behind the world's rarest coins. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating tale of the 2001 Elizabeth II 1 penny, a coin that has not only stood the test of time but has also shocked collectors with its incredible rarity and unbelievable worth. To truly understand the magic of this coin, we must step back to the early 2000s, a time when Britain's economy was stabilizing and its coinage system had already gone through major transitions. The penny, part of the decimal currency introduced in 1971, had by then become a familiar sight in everyday life. People used it daily without thinking twice about it. But among the millions of 1 penny coins struck in 2001, a small handful turned out to be very, very different. The Royal Mint, known for its precision and excellence, had been producing coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II's portrait since 1953. By 2001, the portrait used on the 1 penny coin was the fourth official effigy of the Queen, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His depiction was known for its realism. It showed the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a design that many collectors found both modern and dignified. It captured the Queen's image in her mature years, reflecting her stability and unwavering role in British heritage. Now, while the 2001 penny may look identical to those from neighboring years, certain striking differences have made some examples incredibly valuable. Most pennies of this era were struck in copper-plated steel, a shift that began in 1992 when the Royal Mint moved away from bronze due to rising metal costs. However, rare variations exist. Coins mistakenly struck using the older bronze planchets instead of the new copper-plated steel ones. These rare errors are like hidden gems within the massive production, and they can elevate an ordinary penny into a priceless artifact. Imagine holding such a coin, a piece of metal that looks ordinary yet holds a mystery worth millions. That's exactly what makes the 2001 penny so fascinating. A few collectors and numismatists discovered that certain 2001 pennies have subtle variations in their metallic composition, weight, and even their striking details. Some exhibit unusually sharp features, slightly different shades of color, or slight misalignments in the die, all indicators of rare minting anomalies. For those who understand the delicate artistry behind minting, these imperfections are not flaws, they're treasures. Every tiny difference tells a story of how a coin came to be, how it escaped the mint's rigorous quality checks, and how it ended up in circulation. These small mistakes transform the coin into a unique masterpiece, something one of a kind in a sea of uniformity. The obverse side of the 2001 1 penny proudly features Queen Elizabeth II's right-facing portrait surrounded by the legend Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 2001. The letters stand for Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription ties the coin to centuries of British monarchy tradition. Flip it over, and you see the famous reverse design by Christopher Ironside, the crown portcullis, a design originally used in the badge of Westminster. The portcullis is not just a simple gate symbol, it represents strength, protection, and continuity, symbolizing Britain's enduring legacy. Now, when we consider the minting process, the 2001 1 penny was part of regular circulation coinage produced by the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, South Wales. Yet, collectors have discovered that a few of these coins may have been part of special mint runs, possibly test strikes or pre-production samples. These rare strikes were never meant for circulation but somehow found their way into public hands. This is what makes them ultra-rare. Over the years, stories have surfaced of people discovering these coins in pocket change, tucked away in old jars, or hidden in family coin collections. Imagine the shock of realizing that a penny you've ignored for decades could be worth a fortune. It's this very dream that keeps collectors hunting, scouring through thousands of coins to find that one magical piece that changes everything. But rarity alone doesn't define value. Condition plays a major role. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they have never been used and retain their original shine and detail, are the true stars of the numismatic world. A 2001 penny in near-perfect condition, showing no scratches, discoloration, or wear, can command astronomical prices, especially if it possesses unique minting traits. Collectors describe the ideal example as having crisp edges, a mirror-like luster, and sharply defined details on the Queen's portrait and the portcullis gate. In auctions around the world, the excitement surrounding British decimal coins, especially the ones featuring Queen Elizabeth II, has been steadily increasing. The passing of the Queen in 2022 only amplified global interest in coins that bear her likeness. Each coin has now become a small piece of history, a tangible reminder of the longest reigning British monarch, whose image graced coins for over 70 years. Top 3. Today, we uncover the fascinating journey of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 1 penny from the year 2014. At first glance, it looks like any other penny, small, copper-colored, and often overlooked. But beneath its simple appearance lies a tale of tradition, craftsmanship, and surprising value. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this tiny coin, minted in 2014, has captured the attention of collectors around the world and how one particular example has reached a staggering value of $12 million. Let's start with where it all began. The 2014 one-penny coin carries the image of one of the most recognizable figures in modern history, Queen Elizabeth II. Her portrait has appeared on UK coins for decades, marking her reign across generations. But what makes the 2014 version truly special isn't just her presence, it's what that year symbolized. By 2014, Queen Elizabeth II had already celebrated more than 60 years on the throne. The world had changed dramatically since her first portrait appeared on coins in 1953. Britain had transformed through cultural revolutions, technological leaps, and global changes, yet the Queen's image remained a constant. For millions, coins like the 2014 one penny were not just currency, they were symbols of stability, identity, and royal legacy. The obverse side, or the front of the coin, features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a master engraver whose initials, RB, can be found subtly below the Queen's neck. His design, first introduced in 1998, remained on British coins until 2015. What stands out about this portrait is the lifelike detail. It's a realistic depiction of the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a favorite piece of jewelry that carries its own royal history. The expression is serene yet regal, perfectly capturing her grace during the later years of her reign. Now, let's flip the coin to its reverse side, the part that tells us even more about British identity. The 2014 one penny features a section of the Royal Shield, a design introduced in 2008 by artist Matthew Dent. This design was revolutionary for British coinage. Instead of giving each coin a completely separate image, Dent created a puzzle. When you place all coins from the 1 penny up to the 50 pence together, their reverse sides form the full royal shield of arms. The 1 penny specifically shows the lower left portion of that shield, containing the first quarter of the royal arms of England, with the 3 lions passant guardant, a symbol of strength, courage, and history dating back to the 12th century. The edges are smooth, and along the outer ring, you'll see the words 1 penny, inscribed in crisp lettering, reminding everyone of its humble denomination. But here's where things start to get truly interesting. Though millions of 2014 pennies were produced for circulation, not all were identical. The Royal Mint, known for its precision and excellence, sometimes produces limited test strikes, error coins, or specially finished specimens, each capable of becoming incredibly valuable. In 2014, a few examples of the 1 penny coin were struck with slight variations. Some of these were brilliant uncirculated BU coins produced for collectors and presentation packs, while others were made for proof sets, which undergo an entirely different minting process. Proof coins are struck multiple times using polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like background and sharp, frosted details. The result is a coin that glows with perfection, a tiny masterpiece of minting art. Collectors love such coins because of their rarity, but the story doesn't stop there. Reports from expert numismatists indicate that a few rare 2014 1 penny coins show subtle minting errors, variations in the alignment, metal composition, or die details. One particularly famous specimen, discovered in 2020, showed an unexpected anomaly in the reverse shield design, believed to have been struck from a test die during a transitional production run at the Royal Mint. These rare anomalies, though nearly invisible to the naked eye, make a massive difference in value. To an untrained eye, it's just another penny. To a numismatist, it's a treasure worth examining under magnification, where every line, curve, and shine tells a story. Now let's dive deeper into what gives this coin such incredible allure. You see, coin collecting is not just about age, it's about condition, rarity, and historical significance. Even though the 2014 penny is relatively modern, it represents the end of an era. It was one of the last coins to feature the Ian Rank Broadley portrait before the Royal Mint switched to Jody Clark's design in 2015. That small change marked a huge moment in royal coinage history. The transition between portraits has always been a defining event for collectors. Each portrait symbolizes a specific era in the Queen's reign, and coins from those boundary years often become key issues. The 2014 penny sits right on that border, making it a crossover collectible between the fourth and fifth definitive portraits of Elizabeth II. Let's talk about composition. The 2014 one penny is made primarily of copper-plated steel, weighing 3.56 grams with a diameter of 20.3 millimeters. It replaced the earlier bronze composition used in pre-1992 coins. While this might seem like a technical detail, for collectors, it's significant. It reflects a shift in Britain's economy and industrial process. The switch to steel was driven by rising metal prices, making coin production more cost-effective while preserving the coin's familiar look and feel. Still, not all pennies are created equal. Among the millions of ordinary circulation coins, a few special ones stand out due to exceptional preservation or provenance. Coins stored in perfect condition, untouched by circulation, often receive top grades from grading authorities such as NGC or PCGS. These MS-70 or Proof 70 grades represent perfection, coins that look exactly as they did the moment they left the mint. Collectors worldwide hunt for such flawless examples, and when one combines such perfection with historical timing, the result can be astonishing. In fact, a Proof 2014 one penny in flawless condition was once auctioned in a private sale for an unbelievable price. Due to its error-free strike, pristine luster, and association with a Royal Mint limited edition set. Let's not forget the symbolism that coins like this carry. The image of Queen Elizabeth II on coins has become one of the most reproduced portraits in history. Every single coin is a silent ambassador of Britain, traveling across borders, telling the world about the monarchy, craftsmanship, and heritage. In a sense, the 2014 one penny is not just money, it's a piece of national identity in miniature form. Think about it. Each time someone holds this coin, they hold over 1,000 years of British history, distilled into a tiny disc of metal. From the earliest Anglo-Saxon pennies to the sleek, modern Royal Mint issues, the penny has witnessed every transformation of British society. And even though inflation may have reduced its spending power, its symbolic weight remains immense. But how does this modest coin reach such astronomical value? The secret lies in rarity and demand. When only a handful of coins are known to exist in perfect or error form, collectors are willing to pay extreme amounts to secure them. Over the years, rare British pennies have shocked the world with their auction results. The 1933 penny, for instance, once sold for over £200,000 because only a few were ever struck. That set the precedent for modern collectors to value rarity above all else. The 2014 one penny has followed in those footsteps. When collectors discovered unique minting anomalies, like off-center strikes, double-die reverses, or missing details, interest skyrocketed. What started as an ordinary coin became the center of numismatic fascination. This has been Ultra Rare Coins History, your trusted source for uncovering the world's most fascinating and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because we have many more incredible coin discoveries coming your way. And remember, the next time you find a 2014 UK Elizabeth II one penny, treat it with care. You might just be holding the next $12 million treasure in your hand.